Is this thing on? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello? What's going on, everyone? He's Massey today, bringing you guys a brand new video. It's been almost a year. That's right, almost 12 months since I brought you guys a brand new video here on the channel. And it's mainly because I want to do big things, but whenever I finally sit around to finally figure stuff out, I don't ever accomplish them. So, one, it's going to be an update video, my year in review, basically what I've been doing, where I've been, what I plan on doing, etc., etc. So, one, welcome to 2018. His Master turned 21. Yes, my birthday was February 20th. I was born in 97. I just turned 21 years old. That happened actually last week. Other than that, the last, how long have I been back? 4 or 5 months I've been working at Super Save again, where I worked 2-3 years ago. But I'm doing a better job. I work days, I don't work nights anymore. So I finally sort of have a normal sleeping schedule. Whether I actually do get sleep or not, that's beside the point, but I have the option to actually be normal, quote unquote, with my sleeping schedule. I did a lot of GTA 5 roleplay. As you guys see, the last video on my channel actually is a highlight from a stream that I did. If I could go back and find my greatest moments during my GTA 5 roleplay, I would. I definitely would, because it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of learning experiences, and it definitely got you used to an improv sort of style craft, where there's some roleplay in some of the GTA 5 roleplay communities or ARC roleplay that is scripted. Yes, people do scripted work, but myself, everything I did was definitely 100% improv from me. Now, did I set up some sort of like general scenario in the background where I wanted something to happen, but I didn't want to know the exact details, exact how everything was going? And for as far as I know, I didn't plan anything like that. There was a couple things that I sort of planned with people. I planned in advance because it involved their character and it involved something happening to their character that I definitely had to get approval for first. That was just out of respect for that individual, so that I didn't have to go through and they think that I'm power gaming or metagaming. There's a lot of terms used in the roleplay community to basically say, hey, you did this wrong, or I did this wrong, or it's blah blah blah. The list goes on and on about what could go wrong. I'm not going to get into those details. What I'm going to do today is talk about what I did enjoy. One, I learned improv. Improv was amazing. I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed being able to think off the top of my head, react fast, just sort of snip snap. So everything was very quick, everything was very rough, there was nothing really planned. There was a couple things, like I said, that I sort of planned outlines for, but whatever happened between the beginning and the end wasn't planned. You know, the initial interaction was started, and we wanted to have a certain income, but what happened in between could be days, could have been weeks. For some, it was even months long roleplay scenarios that started on like a little thing here, but amounted to something way bigger. That is one thing that I never thought I'd be able to do. I created stories. I created scenarios. I created characters that people connected to. A character that's near and dear to my heart that I no longer play, he went by the name of Drake Evans. Drake Evans was my staple of a character. He was my peak for GTA 5 roleplay. I spent months developing this character. Literally months. I didn't have a job for a little while. Wasn't able to find one for some reason. I just wanted to get interviews. But I'd have, every time I'd go to an interview, I'd come back, I'd jump on. I spent hours upon hours upon hours playing this character, developing this story, fine-tuning it, crafting it to where I had a more developed piece. I'll give you guys a background for this character, Drake Evans. Drake Evans started out as a simple lawyer. He was a lawyer in a city full of criminals. He represented everybody from the simple speeding ticket to attempted murder on an LEO, even sometimes the successful murder of an LEO, which if you guys don't know this is all definitely not real stuff. First of all, letting you guys know none of this is real. This was all fake in a video game. I am not a lawyer in real life. I don't know I couldn't pass a bar if you gave it to me tomorrow. But I knew enough of the rules for the server and the basic laws that they wanted to cover that I fell under a lawyer role. I wanted to represent people, because a lot of times it was the cop's word versus your word, and the cop's word's always going to win. Wasn't really a balance at that time. So all I did was take case after case after case, and got to the point where I was like, I'm bored. All I do is sit around, wait for a lawyer to be called, go down there, hear this side, hear that side, and this was this. But then eventually I met up with a partner. I got a partner at one point. We started, was it James? Yes, his name was James. His character name was James. Started Drake and James, or D&J, attorneys at law. We ran our offices out of the big bank in downtown Los Santos. If I can remember, I'll put a screenshot probably right here of the bank. We rented out offices in the bank and used it for our work. Then he started playing another character. Don't blame him. Being a lawyer, especially on that server at that time, was really rough. It was not easy. It was not easy to do. It was not easy to keep consistent roleplay going whenever you were just responding to calls. Because some days you would be there just all day long, just one after another, after another, after another. But then some days you might have one call. You might not even have a call at all, which is surprising, especially for that server, because it definitely was crafted for criminal RP. Now, with that said, I enjoyed that community. I'm still a member in their community. I'm still in their Discord. I still spend time. I just no longer play on the servers, mainly because everyone that I interacted with. And right now, GTA is sort of dead. I'm not going to lie. GTA is dead. But they're waiting for another wipe. Maybe I might visit again. But I'm currently playing on another server. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying that community. I'm making ways up. I have actually a police character on that server. So I've gone to the other side of the table. Went from defending the criminals to prosecuting them, in a way. At least they changed it now, which is pretty cool. So that happened. That went on for a while. And then my character sort of met up with this other character named, what was his name? His Twitch name is Fantabulous. If I remember, I'll put his link down in the description below. Amazing streamer, amazing YouTuber. Has actually got his sort of calling from making Minecraft music videos. Minecraft themed music videos, which he's really good, extremely talented, extremely gifted vocal artist. Someone that I wish I could have that kind of talent. But someone that I definitely did enjoy playing with. Matt Bonnet. His name was Matt Bonnet. Became really good friends with him. Roleplayed with that character days upon days upon days, and eventually I joined. Drake went from being a lawyer to being in the biggest quote-unquote gang in the city. We had connections to everywhere. Everyone was friends with everybody, but we were supposed to be hush-hush about it. We were called Tinfo. And we called it Tinfo because Matt's character, or Fanta's character, Matt Bonnet, he didn't say four, he said foe. And he was sort of the leader of the group. And it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Lonnie Targ, I believe she just goes by Lonnie now. Lonnie had a character on there. Her name was Elena. She actually changed her name to Elena. I don't remember what her name was. Her name was Penny Picker before. Changed her name to Elena. And then Elena and Drake ended up getting married in the Caribbean. They ran off together. So now Drake ended up getting married. And then he was turned into a demon. And seriously, the possibilities of the server was insane. But alas, everything had to come to an end. And I started playing a twin brother character. His name was Trey Evans. Really, really a lot of fun. I'm actually I can see my computer, and I just saw I got a message on Discord, but I'll check that in a little bit. And Trey was a lot of fun. Another character that sort of was a different one. I sculpted him after each of my characters a little bit of me, but sort of exaggerated. So Drake was a smarter character, where Trey was a former football star who I had a lot of injuries through football, but none like the character I had. So I like everything was, the basis was me, but exaggerated. So Trey was an athlete, they ended up going to college, then made it to the NFL, but when he was in the NFL, tore both his ACL and MCL in his right leg, and was never able to perform at the level he did. After Dre's contract was up, he was cut, and he was released. I believe he played for the quote-unquote the Los Santos, whatever team name I gave. I think it was Los Santos Rams I gave him, whatever. And then he ended up pursuing a career as an actor, but he was a failed actor, and he was in Los Santos taking odd jobs. He was running a lot of drugs and doing a lot of those things. He was a quote-unquote drug dealer. But he kept face as a really good guy. So he would talk to cops. He'd be in good relations with cops. I didn't ever think anything about it. But on the down low, he was running drugs behind their backs. And that led on for a while. Then got to a point to where he met up with... I had several relations with that character in-game. But his most recent is Bree, from a character... It's actually the person who plays that character. Her name is Stormy, one of the nicest people I've ever met. Genuinely one of my favorite people to roleplay with. She's a lot of fun. She's very, very, very talented. She's been roleplaying for many years. She makes me look like an amateur, to be honest with you. And a lot of times I would strive to be as good as she is. And I'm honored to call her a friend because of the fact that the amount of times she's been there for me, not only in game but as a person just to talk to. She really helped me through, some tough times. Someone that I don't know in person. I can't look eye to eye, but I can send a message to and say, "Hey, how are you?" And they genuinely are caring about me, which I really did enjoy. And then I made the next character, which is the character I'm currently playing on this other server. His name was Nate Ryan. Nate Ryan was actually a character I made because I was sort of reaching a low spot in my roleplay. I didn't really have any connection. I tried playing this character, and the only connection I had was he was a half-brother to another character of mine from a friend. Her name was Chaos Kitty. I don't know if she goes by now. I think it might just be Chaos. I'm not 100% sure. But she had a character named Addie Ryan. And the story we played out was that they had the same dad, different moms, and it was going really well. But the storyline I wanted to do with this character wasn't available to me for some reason on this one server. So basically he just became a social RP character. His character background, which before I say this, I'm not claiming any type of honor or saying that I was or am a veteran. I respect veterans out there. My grandpa was a veteran, and I have the utmost respect for every veteran that serves out there and puts on the uniform on a daily basis and goes and defends our country. But the character I played was a military veteran. He was a former Navy SEAL, and he served for about 12 to 14 years in the military. They went into private contracting, worked for private security, private companies, went over there and worked different things, contracting companies basically for the military. And that was my character for a while. Came back, another character that was Stormy played, which honestly is probably one of my favorite to interact with. I'm blanking right now what her name was. No, her name was Bree. Was it Bree? Or was it? I can't remember. Stormy would know. I'm going to send this video to Stormy, and she can comment in the comment section below if she wants to. But her character with Nate Ryan was the perfect fit. And it was someone that I really... Oh, her last name was Winters. Oh, shoot. I know her last name. I know her character's last name. Jade. Her name was Jade. Her character's name was Jade. And they, we had talked out of character, quote unquote, over Discord about what we want to do with these characters. Like, hey, I bring this character. And this, I had talked to her before. There was a lot of fallout between another character of mine and her character. Actually, two of our characters. One was the way she chose to go with the character out sort of affected some of my character stuff, but that's why the point. And then the type of character I was playing at one time, another one of her characters got severely injured by some sort of actions of mine, which I sort of felt bad about. So it's like, hey, if you ever get a chance, let me know. I want to have a character that's associated with one of yours, because I really enjoyed RPing with her. Like I said, one of the most genuine people I've ever met. She puts it to you straight. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. But when you need somebody to talk to, she'll be there and she will lend an ear. And so those two characters are actually still associated. She hasn't come back to GTA 5 roleplay. I hope she does one day, because I'm currently playing Nate Ryan on another server. He is currently a quote-unquote cadet, which is the third rank up in the police force of this server. He wants to become hopefully an FTO, if not at least, you know, a corporal and maybe even a sergeant if possible one time. Maybe not full FTO duties, but helping with training of individuals. He's one of my favorites, especially right now, because I get to play a character that, you know, is there to first and foremost protect the city from criminals, stuff like that, but also be a helping hand when needed. You know, I like being able to help people the way I want to. Not only is it if it's in game, but playing a character that has his status of police, you know, officer, to try to show that, hey, we're not all bad. We're not all here to get you, throw you in jail, but genuinely help you. You know, I'll see people out in the middle of nowhere. They could be doing drugs, they could be running drugs, doing illegal activities, but you know, I'll pull over and see if they need a ride. If they need a ride, I'll take them to the garage, just drop them off, you know, try to just help the individual as much as I can. Show that not all police officers are bad, which sort of falls with my believings of police officers in this country. The acts of the few bad apples cast a shadow over the really true and honest good ones. So that's what I've been doing recently. I don't play like I used to. Obviously, if I do play, it's maybe once or twice a week. But I genuinely enjoy the time I do get to play. So leads up to now. So most of my time spent now is doing schoolwork. I do have a new mic set up over there. New mic. We'll probably have to invest in something different though. I think this mixer I have is a little bit finicky. I'm getting a lot of electronic noise from it. If anyone has a suggestion on what to do, because this microphone in audio tests and other people using it is amazing, but for some reason whenever I use it, I'm getting a lot of electronic feedback. It's picking up electronic noise and it's like staticky. But in videos from other people using similar setups, it works fine. So I don't know if that's just my setup. I'm going to try getting a new XLR cable, a longer one, and actually putting my mixer on the other side of my desk, away from my computer and my beatbox by Dre, putting it over there, seeing if it helps. If it doesn't, then we'll probably have to look in getting like a Focusrite or something like that, which aren't too bad. Probably a mid-range Focusrite, which are really cool. But see, I guess it's now time for my goals for 2018. Is to make more than 2 or 3 videos this year. The last year has been up and down for me, you can say, at best. At times I was feeling great, other times I felt like I was in a valley, there was no way out. But the more I'm realizing that I just need to, if I want to do something, I gotta put my all into it. And now, with the way YouTube's changed, I'm no longer making money. I made maybe $4 or $5 off YouTube since I became a partner. Back in, shoot, what was it? 8th grade, 9th grade. So it's been a while. It's been at least 7, 8 years since I became a partner on YouTube. And that's crazy to think that in that time I've done absolutely nothing. I'm sitting at 250 some subscribers, and the only thing I can account for is, oh, by the way, I did get like a video with like 2,000 views. But it's from back when I was, no, shoot, that was back when I was like 12 or 13 years old. So I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. Only thing I've done is have maybe 1 or 2 videos that did okay. But one thing I would like to try to do, entering 2018, is return to gaming a little bit. Both of my brothers play Minecraft a lot. And I know my brother Britton, Mineshafter 104, or I think he goes by Miner 104 now. His link will be in the description. He plays a lot of Minecraft. And Grayson is making Roblox videos and story videos that are doing way better than I ever thought possible. And he's 8 years old. 9? 8 or 9? I can't remember. I'm blanking right now. Don't blame me. He's 8 or 9 years old and he's making videos that get way more views on average than I do. It's like, did he find something that I didn't see? Is he doing something that I wasn't expecting? I don't know. But seeing him have the success that he does on YouTube is pretty cool. Because of all people to make it big on YouTube, it would probably be my littlest brother. He's got these crazy ideas. First of all, he's been building on Minecraft. He's been building things on Minecraft way better than I have. Since he was like 2 or 3. Got a Minecraft on an iPad, started building. He was building supports underwater. He was building trains. He was building full functioning trains that like come to a stop at a station. You flip a switch and it goes. Like, he was doing redstone that I could never do. He was doing all this stuff and I was like, how can you do this? I never thought it was possible. But my own little brother was doing things on Minecraft at such a young age that I never even tried. I never even thought of. He built full cities. He had a whole map on an iPad. He doesn't have it anymore. But he had this whole map on an iPad. That the whole, literally, this was back before on, my Minecraft on iPads and iPhones was like a limitless world, where it had the boundaries. From boundary to boundary, all directions, full of this town. Roads, sidewalks, skyscrapers. He built me a building on Minecraft for me to live in if I ever wanted to play in a world of his. It was insane. And Minecraft has changed so much. Is it even considered Minecraft anymore? Am I playing the same game, or am I playing something different? I'm playing something that's called Minecraft, but not really even is Minecraft. I haven't loaded Minecraft on my computer in probably over a year and a half. The last Minecraft video on my channel was the last time I played Minecraft. Which is insane to think about. It's crazy to think that what started my channel, what grew my channel on both Twitch and YouTube. Oh, that also happened in the last year. I changed my name on Twitch to Man Cave. So, new link will be down in the description. No longer HM53 there over on Twitch. Like on here, I'm Houston Manis. I've been giving you guys my names for a long time now. Why change anything now? So that changed. I'm now twitch.tv/mancave. Twitter's still the same, Houston Manis. Instagram's still the same, Houston Manis. Snapchat's the same, Houston Manis. I don't Snapchat or Instagram as much as I did. But I want to find something that brings me back to making videos again. Because I enjoyed it. It was a creative escape. Especially whenever I'm able to tell a story or do something creative in a way I didn't think was possible. But that's my year in review and my look towards the future. I appreciate everyone coming through. Appreciate you guys all coming here, clicking on this video once again. Because without you guys, I would be nothing. So if you guys haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. Really is appreciated. You guys don't know how much it is. Especially now with the way YouTube implemented things. You gotta have 400 something and 1,000 video views. You never know. The next video you might see, we might be announcing a video over on Vimeo. Especially if it is a cinematic style video. But until the next one, I'm Houston Manis. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys all in my next video. See you then.